And there you go.
And I'm making a call right now. Yo, hold on 1 second. Let me switch you so you live. You can hear us?
Yes, it's Danny from the Stop.
We in
Hello.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Mr. Stop.
Mr.
Danny from the
Stop.
Stop is here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up? What's good, Danny? How you been, man?
Yeah, man. Catch up with the
It's
classmates.
good, man. It's been a couple busy weeks.
You
You've
been feeling
Still
famous?
stuff going in the chamber. So.
You been feeling famous? You feel famous yet? Huh?
Nah, man, it was kind of surreal. Sitting down with Adam, I think that's what you're alluding to.
Yeah,
it was kind of weird sitting down on a platform like that you've been watching for years.
Yeah, nah, that's amazing. How many hippie white bitches broke your heart while you was out there, nigga?
Not many. I mean, it was. I don't want to spoil what happened, but it was. It's like content, you know. It was work.
Content.
Danny said,
my content.
Yeah.
Danny said, I went out there and I dropped 40. I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, we had seen you with your laptop. You had your gear on you.
I want to keep the expectations low, guys. It was a horrible interview. Everything went wrong. Nah, it was fun. It was fun. It was real fun.
I'm sure you did what you were supposed to do, bro.
Right.
You feel a little camera shy? You know, you normally don't got a lot of lights on you.
Yeah.
I guess I feel camera shy. The lights were bright, but I was at home. I used to do college radio, and like I had a college TV show, so I guess I had kind of some.
You had a prerequisite.
Comfortability with being in front of the camera, but we'll see. I haven't seen the interview yet.
Can you tell us when it's expected or to like drop?
I didn't ask. I straight didn't ask Adam just because I was like, I don't want to seem like a junior. I was like, oh, when it comes out, it comes out. So
Right,
I assume at some point within the next 2 weeks.
Great.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it, nigga. Act like you've been here before.
I feel you. That's how I was with the Joe collab. I was like, I'm not about to bother these niggas just in case they don't want to drop it. You know what I'm saying?
Even though secretly you was up at 4 a.m.
I was at 4 a.m. every night, nigga. Like, is it dropping today or not?
Yeah, nigga.
But yeah,
I'm doing the same thing too.
Yeah, bro. All right, but you know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining the show. Make sure y'all subscribe to Danny. You know, his link's going to be in the bio, all that good stuff. But we're going to go through this. So we're going to cover this first topic real quick. We're going to cover this See the Thing Is breakup. And they split up, y'all. This is Mandii and Bridget Kelly. Mandii B and Bridget Kelly.
Damn. She's obviously your least favorite.
I was about to say, yeah, she's not the Beyonce.
But Bridget.
Yeah, so the thing is, I mean, I don't watch the See the Thing Is at all. So it's like, I don't even have the most, I have no.
You don't have no care.
Yeah, I don't have.
You have no stock in this
context,
investment.
right?
No context. There's no dog in the fight. I will say that, like,
that's what Danny's for, though.
True. Did you watch them?
I watched it from time to time, but I was on their Discord and I was on their Reddit. There's also several women on my Discord who keep up with them, so I'm kind of tapped in. I just don't watch.
How deep is their Reddit?
The Discord is pretty deep. The Reddit not so deep. I must say their whole breakup is kind of shrouded in mystery. They announced the breakup and now they're doing 2 podcasts. I'm just like, Bridget is doing a show without Mandii. Mandii is doing a show without Bridget. Really odd.
Yeah, especially because
channel.
They said it was like about time too. So clearly there's time for them to do the show together if they got time to do separate shows now.
Well, technically, Mandii said it was about time.
Mandii said it was about time.
Mandii said it was about time.
That's what I want to play. I think that was the weirdest part, the casual nonchalantness of, nigga, I'm busy. I was like, damn.
Basically,
like, what the fuck?
Basically, it's just not worth her time. Like, she feels
crazy.
as if she's not gaining nothing from this relationship.
I mean,
anymore.
like, that shit felt like I could have thrown this away a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she is going through a divorce too right now, right?
She is.
Yeah,
I forgot about
so
that.
that might add to the like, man, I can't give a fuck about anything that's not
okay.
really serious
And that's
right
that's a fair point. Is she divorcing a man or a woman? I'm just asking.
It doesn't matter. We don't know how they.
Mandi's going through a divorce.
I thought she was talking about a divorce in the show. I didn't know she was married. I thought she was talking about like divorcing.
She's talking about a real public divorce outside of her podcast life.
I thought she was talking about her podcast life, but we can find out.
Well, I think like I said in my video, their deal probably ran out because if you look back 2 years ago to this day, that's when they signed their podcast deal. And also on the show, Mandii made several allusions like, wow, like if you listen, I listened enough to know this. Mandii would often complain about how she does all of the back end stuff and she's on top of everything. So it seemed like maybe Bridget wasn't as engaged with that.
She was just
so I could see Mandii distancing herself,
because her and
She was the
Weezy,
fit
in
of the
terms of
show.
horrible decisions, that seems like a pretty 50-50 relationship. And honestly, anytime I think about a podcast breakup, I think if horrible decisions can make it, you can make it through anything.
For sure.
Because they didn't fuck with each other at all.
At all.
It just like on a friend level,
Yeah.
and came back. And then there was even a moment, I feel like maybe they are closer friends now again, but I feel like there was a good year or two, and I don't know, that might not even be the case, but I remember there was another moment on the show when they're like, yeah, we're not friends, we just do business, we just do the podcast together, and that's just what it is. And I was
That's
like,
been their statement for a while.
yeah, bruh. So, I mean, they definitely got that shit. But they, in terms of, because it's so business, I know they're working that
God
business
damn.
equally 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
Mandii move like a nigga. They move like niggas.
100%.
No, they move like women in friendships. That's exactly what this is. This is a normal woman friendship. They
Most
just
of-
happen to be in business together.
Most of them can't, but most of them can't stomach each other enough to continue to do business with each other.
But that's why the
but
business-
niggas will.
That's the nigga part.
That's some nigga shit.
Yeah,
like Joe
yeah,
Budden, like hating Maul forever. Like, you know what I mean?
something.
But that shit didn't last long.
But it's what
But
happens.
yeah, let's play this. Mandii on Instagram Live, I guess, just casually saying "fuck the show."
Shout out to your arch nemesis.
You know what I'm saying?
And is there any like woman
Danny.
podcast? Yeah. Is there any woman podcast that y'all watch before we start? Because I feel like this is the first time in a minute I've like thought of like a woman podcast.
Religiously, no.
Religiously.
We look like
Nah.
Yeah.
we look like
Danny
I
said
check Angela Yee out.
Yeah, Danny said no too, so it's not just us.
Yo, you check
You
out Lip
check
Service,
Angela
nigga.
Yee out.
I check out Angela Yee, or I actually like her as a creator. I check out her like radio show and sometimes Lip Service, but
way up.
Sometimes.
nah, man, I don't really.
You pandering.
Nah,
Fuck out of here, Danny.
nah, man.
All right.
I need to stay tapped in.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
All right, let's watch this Mandii Instagram Live.
Here's what she said.
We are ending See the Thing Is podcast. So y'all will hear about that tomorrow. Yeah, the podcast is ending.
Right as hell.
There will be 2 more weeks of episodes, new episodes. There will be another month of content,
Wow, I know it.
but See the Thing officially ending. And it's simple. Y'all, I'm busy.
She don't give a fuck.
She don't.
I'm busy.
Nah,
She said,
you see the licking of the teeth?
I have a lot of other projects going on, and it has been a lot. It has been a lot. So,
This bitch sad.
in the decision to,
You can hit pause. I can't do too much more of this.
Yeah.
She's genuinely upset.
Well,
think so?
there also is some
Yeah.
sad music behind, like,
Yeah, that
but
is,
but-
it's very like Sonder, which is probably because they're friends. But like the law of diminishing returns, the shit just don't make sense. Like not only is she doing most of the work, but like she probably, it's hard to recoup in podcasting. You feel me? Like especially depending on how much she's spending or whatever. Like it's probably just not even making enough money.
Like y'all were already kind of just business friends at this point, and then you got a bunch of other stuff going on in your life. And I promise, I think a divorce is happening. I'm not wishing it upon her.
I feel
think
like
it happened.
I feel like I saw something where she was like in her personal life is getting a divorce.
Yeah,
I thought I
like,
saw that too.
that's
honestly.
a
She
real
might be.
thing.
I had no idea.
Getting a
Yeah, I
divorce.
thought I saw that too. But have you
The
seen?
thing is,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say the thing is she's doing another podcast called Period Sis or something like that. And it's like that, like she's quitting that podcast and then just doing another podcast.
Right.
It kind of runs counter to that argument
Right.
that she's busy. She's just done with that.
Right. And then
So,
they're not under any network. She's kind of like, she's just like Mandii B, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
She was on a network with the See the Thing Is.
she was, but at this point, she's just like independent now. She's just outside doing whatever she wants.
She's a
pretty much.
free agent.
Yeah, free
a
agent.
renegade, if you
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I would say she has several deals going. She has the Horrible Decisions is on iHeart. Then
Yeah.
she has
Okay.
the studio right? She has that. She basically took Weezy's idea of having that studio. It's called Full Court Studios. So she has a bunch of things going on. She's a real businesswoman, and I do think she's busy, but I think there's a reason why she's too busy for that podcast. Something's going on.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, nah, because you can always make time for what you make time for. It just seemed like she tired of being fake friendly with this motherfucker. You understand? Like,
that's really what it
there's
is.
really no deep dive on this shit. This is pretty cut and straight.
Yeah.
Like, they don't like each other no more. They have it for a little bit.
And now it's like it's over with.
It's kind of like in a relationship. Like, niggas don't just get divorced. There's like a stretch of we don't like each other. And we just kind of putting up with
stages, man.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the point I'm making is stages.
Sure. Yeah.
And throughout them stages, we're not liking each other for real.
Yeah, there's a point at some point when somebody does
It's
bring the
kind of
divorce.
sad because I was going to say it's kind of sad because she often talk about how she was friends with Bridget more so than she was with Weezy, and this show ends before that is kind of maybe a commentary on friendships in podcasting versus business friendships, which ones are built to last. Yeah. But as you were, AJ.
Or
it's true.
That was very polite of you,
That was a crazy handoff.
I was just thinking, this just came to me. Mandii might be the problem.
The guy just gave you that message?
Wait. Where'd that
There
come
was a
from?
spiritual antenna that just touched the top of his cranium.
I was just having an epiphany.
The guy just flipped his bald head.
I was just having an epiphany,
Nah,
and Mandii might be the problem.
The way this is a nigga response.
This is right.
Like it's almost like
is.
like the stud haircut don't make it better, but like
yeah.
she does have the attitude of like a nigga, like she's hurt, but it's like the best thing to do is exactly the opposite of what you feel.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what her face.
You think she has a problem with
like.
compromise?
Nah, it's.
Oh, I don't know what her exact problem is.
You want
but I have an idea. But I'm thinking that she just might be the problem. But they made an official statement too. I'll read it real quick. Well, it's not even quick. After an incredibly journey filled with laughter, tears, and unforgettable moments, we are sad to announce that See the Thing Is podcast will be coming to an end. Over the past 3 years, we have shared stories, insights, and discussions and have touched the hearts of our listeners in ways you couldn't imagine. As a creator, we have made the difficult decision to bring this chapter to a close as we pursue new opportunities and navigate creative differences. Like the end of a beloved series, we believe it's essential to conclude at a point that honors the essence of what made our podcast special. Sorry. We are immensely grateful for our dedicated listeners and supporters who have been with us every step of the way. Your enthusiasm, feedback, and engagement have meant that the world to us, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being a part of this incredible journey. Thank you once again for your unwavering support. Here's to new beginnings and endless possibilities. I ain't gonna lie, this is ChatGPT.
They get it.
I was literally about to ask Lauren, like, see if we could type that in ChatGPT. Like, see what we get.
Just put gentleman's response to the advert.
Because this is too good of a it's too
neither one of them wrote
it's
that.
too basic, it's too standard of a response. It's
Mandii,
too good.
Mandii is like, I guess fucking rich enough to have like a publicist or something that types something up. But that is the type of response that Siri,
that chat GPT or someone put together. But because See the Thing is ending, that means they were still Joe Budden still owned. I don't know if he owned a portion of. I don't think he owned the actual portion of the intellectual IP, but in terms of just like getting money from the podcast, he did still have affiliation with them. Mm-hmm. So he spoke on it and was sad because it's a source of income that he's losing right now. And and he was kind of just putting out there like, look, man, podcasts are gonna be failing this year.
Yep.
So this is one of many. You know what I'm saying?
Like this the opposite of the great boom. We saw the boom and now we're about to see the kaboom, nigga.
Yeah.
We just about to see who really gonna last.
Yeah, see if you can play this Joe thing.
All right, I'm gonna try to start. I think he started at the top.
Wait, Joe really said that?
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, he really talked. I don't remember exactly where in the video he started talking though.
Danny, do you believe that?
Danny, did you do a video on what Joe said?
I think I didn't do a video on what he said, but I think the crux of his argument was that because he said this on Spaces before he said it on the pod. I think he kind of workshops his idea on the Spaces, but he just said that the expectations of people buying ads are going to be high, but nobody is generating traffic to the ads like that. So then the ad agencies will start to withdraw the ads, and the deals will start to look questionable. Basically, what academics said.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
They're turning off the corporations.
I'm gonna try it right here.
So, no, don't worry about it. So I'm gonna move into this next spot.